London rivalry, Spurs rise with defensive steel, Chelsea struggle for balance. The London rivalry between Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea took on two very different narratives last weekend, one of quiet consistency and the other of lingering uncertainty. For Spurs, the spotlight fell on Mickey van de Ven, a player who has quietly become one of the Premier League's most influential defenders. The Dutch centre-back delivered a colossal 23-point return in FPL, the highest for a defender this season, underlining his importance to Ange Postecoglou's side. Van de Ven's rise has been somewhat under the radar. Unlike Arsenal's William Saliba or Manchester United's Lisandro Martinez, the 23-year-old isn't a high-profile name. Yet his impact has been undeniable. With blistering pace, arguably the fastest among Premier League centre-backs, and impeccable timing, Van de Ven has transformed Spurs' backline from chaotic to composed. Last season, Tottenham's defence was leaky and inconsistent. This year, Van de Ven, alongside Christian Romero, has provided much-needed stability. His ability to recover quickly, dominate duels, and read danger has turned Spurs into a far more disciplined unit. What's even more remarkable is that Van de Ven has scored as many goals as Richarlison this season, an impressive feat for a centre-back. It highlights not just his defensive quality, but also his growing influence at both ends of the pitch. When partnered with Kevin Danso, Spurs now possess genuine depth in defense, something they lacked previously. Danso, often overlooked, has quietly proven himself as a reliable alternative, ensuring that Spurs don't collapse in Romero's absence. The difference in quality between the first-choice and backup defenders is no longer alarming. With Spurs showing consistency and tactical maturity, it's becoming increasingly difficult to leave them out of the top six conversation. Yes, Newcastle and Aston Villa are performing well, but over the course of a long season, Tottenham's growing balance and structure could prove decisive. Chelsea's contrasting tale. On the other side of London, Chelsea's story is far less stable. Manager Enzo Maresca recently commented on Alejandro Garnacho, expressing satisfaction with his progress, but admitting that the Argentine arrived from Manchester United not 100% fit. It was a statement open to interpretation, perhaps a plea for patience or a subtle critique of United's player conditioning. Regardless, Garnacho's performances so far haven't lived up to expectations. Despite being familiar with the Premier League, he has struggled to find consistency at Chelsea. His tendency to over-dribble and lose possession has disrupted the team's flow, particularly on the left flank. While the right side of Chelsea's attack, featuring Pedro Neto, Estevão, and Reece James, or Malo Gusto, has looked lively and effective, the left remains problematic. With Marc Cucurella offering limited overlap, Garnacho often finds himself isolated, unable to combine or stretch the opposition defense. If Maresca's right wing offers him a selection dilemma, Neto or Estevão, the left side feels far more straightforward. The manager could benefit from giving more minutes to Jimmy Gittins, whose energy and directness provide a sharper attacking edge. However, Maresca's heavy rotation policy is another factor. While it allows players to stay fresh, it has disrupted Chelsea's rhythm. Consistency is crucial in building chemistry, and constant changes have left the Blues struggling to find cohesion. Two clubs, two directions. As the Premier League season unfolds, the contrast between these two London clubs couldn't be clearer. Tottenham, stable, structured, and defensively assured, a side growing in confidence and depth. Chelsea, talented, young, but still searching for balance, identity, and rhythm. The North London side looks like a team ready to fight for top honors, while the West London outfit remains a project in transition, full of promise but short on clarity. In a city that thrives on rivalry, Spurs currently hold the upper hand.